Dr. Farooq Ahmed Laghari. If you look into my profile, if you look into my career or my success, last 1 year I have appeared in 25 talks on different news channels, and those were especially on the international relations and all over the world, the issues which were going on, like you can look into the affairs which recently occurred, like US-Iran tension. I had many programs on it. Pakistan's foreign policy. I have been invited for talks. I gave my input. I gave my analysis on it. If you talk about the Libyan crisis, if you talk about the Iraq crisis, if you talk about the death of the General Soleimani, if you are talking about the US-Taliban talks, basically I become happy when anchors or the hosts of the TV shows, they are going to announce that we have here an expert on international relations. Then I go back and look into my life. So today's expert is the common man or the common boy of a village which consisted of 60, 70 houses. 60, 70 families were living over there. A common boy that was not having any sort of worth, that doesn't have any sort of support, but slowly, gradually, with struggle, he went ahead and he got the, we can see what we call it, success. Basically, if we look into some sort of principles of success, what we call it, basically I go little bit ahead of success. I believe in excellence, not in success. Because if your principle is that you are going for the excellence, so no one can stop you from growth. You can go ahead and ahead, you can get one milestone after another, and that is going to give you the new milestones and especially new achievements in your life. Another thing, what is the major one, especially in my life, and I also advise to my students, because most of the time we have interaction with our students in the university, and we have a good chat with each other in the class, so I give them some sort of suggestions. If you look into my career, for example, I did my MSc in International Relations from Qaeda University, Islamabad in 2005. After that one, I went for the CSS examination. I couldn't qualify. Okay, I moved ahead, chose another field, went into media sector. I joined Sin TV as a sub-editor. For a few months, I was working over there. Got some sort of experience. Applied for the Dawn News. You can look into it. When we were in the school and college, or even in the university, the newspaper, we can see, we used to read. We tried to cover the newspaper that was Dawn newspaper. And it was just seemed like a dream to work in that organization, which was just like which organization was a dream for you. I served for 2 years. When I used to get the newspaper, Dawn newspapers, complimentary copy, free of charge, my parents became very happy. Then now you have reached at the stage where you are serving in war, means we can see Pakistan's top media organizations. Then after that one, I worked in Sama TV. Later on, as I was eager to study ahead, to go for the higher studies, I thought it is going to be the good channel to join the academics. I joined university in 2010. I joined as a lecturer in the Department of International Relations at University of Sindh. And over there, after that one, I struggled to get any scholarship that I can go, that I can, on my own, I was not in a position to, we can see, finance my studies. So I got the scholarship. In 2014, I left for Malaysia, and I started my PhD in strategic and security studies. At that moment, I have 3 children. So I thought that it is better one to take my family with me. That my wife, my children also should get the exposure of the outside world. And then it was a good experience. We lived there for 4 years. And we can see every exposure that was available or that was in my extent, I gave to my family. I completed my PhD in strategic and security studies. When I open my ResearchGate account and look into my papers, the publications which I have, so those are being read by different states. Someone is reading in Switzerland, someone in the United States, someone in Egypt, someone in Israel, all over the world. When I look into it, someone has cited over there, so it becomes a happy moment for me. So basically, what I want to tell you, so the principle is, as I look into myself, I am not an intelligent man. I am a hard worker. So hard work pays you. One thing, principle you should follow, always try to focus on the excellence, not on success. Because I move ahead of success. Because success is the one step. Excellence will leave you or will lead you to more and more successes in your life. Second thing, focus on your hard work. Third thing, your motivation level should be high. Always you should be motivational. Always remain optimistic. The fourth principle is always remain the optimistic. If you are optimistic, you can do anything. If you are going to be pessimist, you cannot do anything. Then there is also a principle that you should try to think that everything is possible in the world. Nothing is impossible. What I have experienced. There are many things, those seems to be impossible. Those seems to be difficult. But if you struggle, if you work hard, you can change the fate. Many people, especially many friends say me, sometimes they call it that you are lucky. I say, okay, you can call me lucky. But the major thing which is behind my success, that is not the luck, that is hard work. That is my determination. That I have, especially in my career, what I see in my life, there is no end. Every end has a new beginning. Now I have completed my PhD from National University of Malaysia in Strategic and Security Studies. Now I am going for postdoc, trying to get the opportunity. I have tried to, there is no, especially what we call it, there was some people think that if we apply for something, or if we go for some competition, we can fail. That doesn't matter. So because every failure leads to a new way.